What's going on? We back previewing game 2 of the Milwaukee Bucks and Detroit Pistons. Going down in my projects. Milwaukee, man. Shout out to Milwaukee. Cuckoo cow. For those who don't know, man, that was my song back in the day. But I appreciate everybody for showing love to the channel. Continue to share the videos. We're going to talk about the Pistons. It is a bleak chance that Blake Griffin might play if the medical staff clear him. We're going to approach this preview breakdown as if he's not playing. And last game was terrible. We talked about a short reaction to it. Andre Drummond promised, the rebuttal to Jennifer Hammond that he going to come out with fire. It's only one game. I think the Pistons got something to play for. It's a pride thing, in my opinion. It's a huge pride thing to show that we ain't no hoes. And if the Pistons lay down, and don't show no fight, game 2, 3, or 4, however far it go, most people think the bus stops at game 4. If they don't show any fight, any grit, and they don't represent the city of Detroit the right way, they can cut it out. I think they're gonna really have to rebuild. I think they're really gonna have to rebuild the team. If this team, even without Blake Griffin, if this team come out there and lay down and be soft and don't show no grit, no toughness, no resistance, they got to get rid of everybody. Maybe not Blake Griffin, but some people want to get rid of Blake Griffin because of the knee thing. This ain't about wins or losses. This is about a pride. This is about pride. This is about representing Detroit the right way, with grit and just force. And I think Andre Drummond is pretty much playing for his reputation in Detroit. His reputation in Detroit has been up and down. He has improved, but a lot of people view him as Mr. Softy. I haven't seen him be as soft the second half of the season. I think he played with a lot of grit. But remember, Blake Griffin had that reputation when Zach Randolph was bullying him and putting him in the first 3 rows when they was playing Memphis back in the day and just backing him down in the paint with no remorse. I believe Andre Drummond is playing for his reputation in Detroit. And if he don't play with no grit, he don't come back and at least, personally, control the game and dog Brook Lopez, Ilyasova, Mirotic, and, he get Giannis on him at the under the bucket and don't really treat Giannis like a rag doll. I think the Pistons going to have to move with Drummond. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If Drummond don't show no resistance, no mental fortitude, and he don't go out there and dominate and bring the fire in the next few games, even if the Pistons lose by 50 or 30, if he don't bring that resistance, that fire, he can hang it up. He finished in Detroit. He'll never be respected like Mahorn, like Lambeer, like being. He gonna just be looked at as another soft player. Real talk. So there's no person that got more on the line in this game than Andre Drummond. Let me start off there. If Andre Drummond don't go out there and dog it and really get it, and I'm saying, I know it's a lot to ask him to go out there and win this game single-handedly because he ain't that type of player in this NBA, because it's a guards game. But it's up to him to really, really show that he got some kahunas and he ain't scared and he built different. But if he go out there and he plays soft game 3, he plays soft game 4, he don't play with no energy, he don't play like he supposed to play with the effort he supposed to play, he done here. They might as well go ahead and trade him because ain't nobody coming to see him. Detroit is a blue-collar, tough city. We want to see blue-collar, tough players. Then we'll see. I'm not saying he won't, but it's no player with more on the line in this game than Andre Drummond. No player. But also we need to get Luke Kennard need to go in there and start. Luke Kennard, they need to run every play for Luke Kennard. Every damn play should be ran for Luke Kennard to be involved in. Maybe a 2-man game with Drummond. Maybe him coming off screens, pin downs, in the pick and roll. Luke Kennard should get up 30 shots next game. Real talk. Luke Kennard should have a green light. As soon as he crosses over half court, he should have a green light. Because obviously, I think happy birthday to Reggie Jackson today. Happy birthday to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a.k.a. Lou Alcindor. Happy birthday to both of them, okay? Got to get that out of there. But for me, Reggie Jackson ain't been shit. Okay, I'm going to keep it real. I ain't been enamored with him. I wasn't impressed with him in OKC. And that's my personal opinion on it. But, I'm not expecting nothing from him. I don't have no expectations from him. Never had. Okay, so I'm not gonna speak on him, but Luke Kennard should have a green light. Luke Kennard should go out there and fire up as many fucking shots as he wants to. Ish Smith too. I start Ish Smith and Luke Kennard and bring Reggie off the bench. I want guys that want to play, that want to be aggressive. And that's what Dwayne Casey might have to do. Reggie Jackson should be done here too. Real talk. You want guys that want to be aggressive, that want to attack, go downhill. I tell Luke, man, just attack. Get it how you get it. You want to jack up 30 shots? I want you to be a volume shooter tonight because that's the best shooter you got. I want you and Dre in the two-man game, attacking the paint, you putting pressure on the defense with your ability to shoot from mid-range, shoot the floater, and finish in the basket. And that's just, what I think that should happen. Those are the two integral parts, 3 integral parts. Ish, Dre, and Luke Kennard. Those are the guys that I really want shooting the ball. And I want Langston Galloway to shoot it when he get it too. That's what we need, But with the Bucks, they tough. A lot of length, a lot of confidence. Giannis came out tough. We don't have an answer for him. Even when Blake was out there, we don't. Could you double him? Yeah. Play off of him. Force him to shoot. I force him to shoot. And I treat him like the Spurs treated LeBron back in the day. I just force him to shoot and soft double and try to keep him out the paint. And if, Bledsoe, Mirotic, Ilyasova, Chris Middleton beat us, and the other guy that got coming off the bench beat us, so be it. But I don't want to let Giannis beat us, but it's hard to do, man. He's on another MVP type level. And that's tough to do, man. It's just we don't have a matchup for him. And, Milwaukee's probably going to get up there, play fast, get downhill with Giannis. But, you got to be prepared. That's what Dwayne Casey get paid for. But he just don't have the talent. What I'm looking for from the Pistons, from Dwayne Casey, let's talk about what I'm looking for Dwayne Casey first, is to, come up with a game plan to slow Giannis down and, and see where his coaching skills is at. He can have a perfect game plan, but he don't have the soldiers to carry out the mission. And I think everybody outside looking in and people in Detroit being honest with themselves, they know that to be an actual fact. But I want to see what he can draw up, if he can slow Giannis down, double Giannis, soft double, force him to be a shooter, try to keep him out the paint, and force the shooters to beat you. But from a Pistons standpoint, and kind of close it out, man, what I'm looking for is effort. I'm looking for grit. I'm looking for resiliency. I'm looking for that Detroit grit. I'm looking for them to play tough, don't go down, don't go out without fighting. And they got the longest losing streak in the NBA as far as playoffs, 14 straight. So I'm looking for them to go out tough, gritty, play with a lot of effort, and represent the city and go down gunning. Don't make it easy. If you lose by 20, that's better than what last game was, I believe. If you lose by 10, it's cool, but just show us the effort and show us that some of these guys like Luke and Dre and Ish and Bruce, they got some potential. If they go out here and get dog walked and get stumped out, you can get stumped in the club. They go out there and get stumped out, no effort. All these dudes need to go. Real talk. They need to just wipe it up, rebuild it, because we ain't got the soldiers that can carry out the mission. We ain't got guys that really care. We ain't got guys that got no effort. We got guys that lay down. And they ain't going to be forced to get down. They going to just lay down and quit. I want to see what type of grit they play with. I want to see what type of force they want to play with. I want to see what type of fire they want to play with. I want to see effort. I want to see them intangibles, dog. And if they got those intangibles where they going to be tough, gritty, and go out there and get it, and go out there and put their balls on the line, and really go out there and just go get it and be go-getters like the city of Detroit is built off of, then I'm cool with these dudes coming back next year and they trying to rebuild on the fly. You know what I'm saying? But if not, they get down there and they do that shit they did game 1, and they do it again game 2, they do it again game 3, game 4, man, I don't want to see none of these niggas no more. I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't want to see none of these dudes performing on the court no more. And I'm just keeping it 100. I do not want to see none of these dudes doing nothing no more. I don't want to see him on my court. And Blake Griffin, he always injured when you most need him the most. Him and Chris Paul, like I said, I'm going to continue to make them synonymous with each other. That's just been their MO their whole career. What did people expect different from Blake Griffin? Chris Paul did it last year. Blake Griffin got injured, he got here last year. It's the same shit. He got to go too. If this team don't show, if they want to blow it up and this team just show they ain't got no fucking kahunas, then Blake got to go too. And I'm just keeping it funky. I'm keeping 100. If you're going to clean shop and these dudes don't show effort and they don't show no determination, they don't show none of them heart or none of them intangibles, man, Blake got to go too. Blake got to go. If you clean the house, he got to go too. You're not going to get value. You're going to get way below market value for Andre and Blake. But if you can clear your cap in the next couple of years, be a terrible team, rebuild it through the draft, then so be it. But as far as the game tomorrow, I'm going to say they're going to come out with a lot more grit. I'm going to say they're going to lose 125 to 110. It's going to be more competitive. And I'm going to say Dre go out there and have 30-20 tomorrow in that type of effort. That's my personal opinion. I don't think he's going to get to that. I think they're going to show up, show out. And they're going to lose, but I think they're going to show, okay, we ain't no hoes. We ain't going to back down. They're going to represent the city, at least with some type of heart, some type of soul, and some type of determination. Smarter City Sports Talk. Once again, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Let me know you guys' predictions in the comment section. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. And just continue to share the videos is the best way to help the channel out, man. Salute to everybody. Support both the channels, man. I see a lot of you guys out there. Laura Lennox 313, Fred Jackson. I see you out there. I think it's another